money. All right. All right. This this darn selfie stick on this thing, it just wore out. I don't know. I don't want to. All right, buddy. All right. Okay, we are at the Prairie Moraine Park, and it is the Verona segment of the Ice Age Trail. Let's see, the sun is bright. So we got some prairies, of course. We're starting out with a prairie here, and so far so good. There's been a few people here, just some dogs. Just got done talking to a gal with a dog. We let the two play a little bit. We talked about hiking. That's awesome. But anyhow, this segment is 6.4 miles long. However, we're not going to do that today because that's from here to there. It's point to point, and I don't have anybody to pick me up on the other end. So we're just going to go probably a couple miles in, and then back. You know, dogs on leash. Pick up after your dog. Hey, get out of there! Get Baxter. No. Somebody's dog pooped right on the middle of the trail. It's not cleaned up. Obviously, it's right on the middle of the trail. Come on, people. Pick up after your dog. So, and while we're on that subject, a dog will eat another dog's poop. Gross. It's disgusting. And with that comes issues. I mean, if your dog poops on the trail and it's got roundworm and my dog eats it, now my dog's got roundworm. Not to mention other diseases and things like that probably, you know. But come on, people. Clean up after your dog. Make sure if you didn't have anything to pick it up, make sure before you leave, pick it up. Just like we got a whole roll of those things. But anyhow, I'll get off my soapbox about that for now. Uh-oh, we got another dog coming up and somebody running here, so we'll let's see here just a second. Come here. Come on, Baxter. Come on, Baxter. Hey. Her one dog was a little growly, but at least he's leashed. All right, anyhow. So, so far I like this trail. It's, I mean, you know, it's out there. Oh, look at all the oak trees here. All the leaves are pretty much dead, falling off the trees. But, looks like we're starting to get into, I think there's a couple 100-foot gain here on this one. Some ups and downs here. But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go in just a couple of miles, and then we'll turn around and come back. But we needed to get out. Baxter needed to get out. You know, being cooped up in the truck, or if I'm on the job site, I put him on a cable. You know, because there's equipment running around. I don't want him jumping on people and disrupting other people. So, tree fell. And then obviously in the apartment, keeping him cooped up in there all the time. You know, he likes to play, so oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. What's this all about? I don't know if you can read that sign, but it says dog exercise area. And there's a gate, so I don't know if the dog exercise area is on the other side of the gate or just right here. I don't know. But we're going to go this way. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get to hiking up here, and I'm actually going to read this little trail deal, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Hi, everybody. All right. This trail goes to the road. I'm not crossing the road. Come on, let's go. So the trail that I looked up, part of it was on the Ice Age Trail, and I guess that part just ended. Or ended back there. There, I came to a T or a Y or a whatever, and I stayed on the Ice Age Trail. I could have looked at the map, but I didn't. That's okay. We came this far down here, so it's still kind of cool. But yeah, the last thing I want to do is cross the road. I want to stay. There's a loop that is here, and I want to do that loop, or part of it anyway. Come on. However, so now this dog's been playing with those other dogs. He's kind of tired already. He's laid up on me twice now. Give him a little bit of water. He drinks a little bit. That's it. He's done. But he'll just lay there. That's all right. But we're going to go back, and I'm going to take a look at this map and see where we're at. So I was kind of thinking about going to that little dog park. Check that out. That might be kind of fun. You know, it's funny. You get out on a trail. You get something planned. Sometimes plans change. How many times has that happened in the past couple of weeks? Almost every time. That's awesome. He's doing a lot of sniffing here again. Hey, stop eating stuff. Oh. So anyhow, that wasn't too far. I'm to that teed off section here, but I'm going to stop here, take a look at the map right quick, and see what that looks like. If I can keep going around or not. So excuse me. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Did it scare you? Did that scare you? Hi everybody. That was funny. Alright, we just jumped a deer. Boy, did he want it. And now you're gonna lay up on me again? Come on. Alright, so we've gone about 2 miles already, but maybe a little more. But it shows that it's like a 2.8, there's like a 2.8 mile loop. However, when you look at the map that All Trails provides, of course we all know that All Trails isn't always that correct. But it's like there's a loop, but then there's another loop within the loop. And it's like, well, what part's 2.8? And we're approaching the back side of the biggest loop. And then there's like another loop on, well, we've already done one little loop. They're kind of off to the side. And then, I see a lot of deer in here. There's water. There's a marsh right down there. And there's a marsh back there. There's a deer stand up here. Anyway, so we did that. It's like to go back, and then now we're doing the bigger loop. Well, it's kind of a loop, and then at the end of, or the middle, I should say, of the loop, the first loop, there's another trail that dodges off this way, and that's where we came. And then there's another loop right there. So we're probably getting close to halfway through that loop, and then we'll go back. It won't take us back the same way we came, though. We'll go back in the direction. However, I heard something, a deer or something. However, I kind of wanted to go back to that little dog park. There's only one way in to that dog park. So, I don't know. We'll see where we're at here when we get back down that direction. So, but it's a nice little hike. You know, we've got some elevation going on now, so that's kind of cool. Up in the trees, there's another squirrel. I don't think he saw it, but you know, lots of trees, lots of oaks. And then we're kind of up on the glacier. There's sun's probably in your eye quite a bit, but yeah, it looks like we've approached the middle of the loop. Because we're gonna be going down, going downhill, and it looks like it's cutting back the other direction now. So, I suspect we'll have every bit of 4.5 miles on this little thing. But anyhow, back to the trail conditions. Covered in leaves, good trail. I've hit a couple of rocks or roots. Let's see, you know how that goes. But it's a nice. It's part of a city park, and most of the trail that we've been on today is part of that city park. Next tour stop that way. I have no idea what that trail is. It looks like it just goes to there's a fence down there, and it's got a sign on it, no trespassing, so it's definitely not a route we can go. So, we're super close to the city, to Madison, Wisconsin, and a couple other little towns outside of Madison, little suburbs. But it's a nice little hike. You know, it's better than sitting on the couch, that's for sure. And it's better than walking on a paved path around the lake. Even that is better than sitting on the couch. But you guys know me, I like my dirt, rugged trails and pine trees and all that. But I'll tell you what, this has been nice. Just what we needed was to get out of the house and get out in the woods a little bit, albeit on the outskirts of the town. In fact, there was some video I did. There's buildings. We kind of walked right behind some buildings, probably 100 feet from them for a little bit. But the vibe is good. The vibe is good. So, well, I can tell he wants to do some more running, so I'm going to go ahead and get off here. And now he lays up. But we're going to do some more running and get him wore out. And me too. We'll see you guys. Bye. Hold on. Let's go. Stop. That was good. Just tripped over a rock. Dang. All right, I'm gonna get off here. I'll see you guys later. Baxter Briggs. Baxter Briggs. Hey, Baxter. All right, so something cool about this area we just hiked in. So you got the hiking trails, and then there's this fenced off area. You know that early on I saw that play area, that pet play area. So we went in there, and going along, you can see a few people out there. Their dogs are just running loose. It's a park that it's a dog park. You don't have to have them leashed. I kept Baxter on the leash because it's his first time. He hasn't had that much. I mean, he's had some experience with other dogs, but being exposed to that many dogs, I'm not quite sure yet that because he likes to jump and play, and I just don't want him jumping on people and whatnot. But anyway, so we got in there, and then there's another parking lot up there, and there must be 50 cars up there. It's packed. Anyway, we get close to that area, and there's dogs everywhere, all sorts of dogs. I'm like, holy moly! And he's just all excited, wanting. So he got to meet some other dogs, but I did not let him off the leash. I kept control of him the whole time, held him close, and yeah, he just wants to jump and play. But someone's like, "I'll let him off." I'm like, "No, I'm not letting him off yet. It's his first time exposed to this sort of thing." So I just left it like that. But yeah, he was having fun. Met quite a few different dogs, and there were some other Aussies there, and of course, Aussie owners are always fans of other Aussies. So, but anyhow, but he had fun. So that was pretty cool. Pretty cool ending to this hike. I'm glad that we came here. It was a nice hike, and just under 5 miles. But to finish it off with the dog park and Baxter. Did you have fun, Baxter? But he keeps there's part of the park right over here, and he keeps looking over because he sees other dogs. But anyway, you guys, that's the end of this one. Oh, puppy. Good boy. So, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.